I was just looking at Instagram and I found a picture of Dylan holding little Calvin. It was a really cute caption, and she said, "Here's what to look at. What's going now. Now you finally get to look at what's happening out your window," or something like that. And I remember how amazing it was that the first week you're like, "Oh, life is so perfect. I have this."
Dylan is Dylan Dreyer.
Dylan Dreyer, yeah. And everything is just bliss, and what's better? And the truth is nothing is better. There are a few things that potentially could get better, say like sleep and being able to take care of yourself. But right now, I wish you nothing but blessed joy and lovely moments and enjoying that little one. Because now my 3-year-old says, "Actually, Mom, I only had 3 treats yesterday, so now I get 5 treats today." I was like, what kind of rationale is that? That's not even rationale. That's just words. You're just saying sentences. So that's what you have to look forward to. And then after that, you can be in Lance's shoes, where his kid actually had another kid that made Lance a grandfather. So, see?
It's great to be an old man.
Yes, it is. So we're moving on, and we're doing the general show all-time favorite Twitter account bracket. And I say that because Dylan has a great Twitter account. I like my Twitter account, although I used to be a little wittier before we started. There's a lot of the Periscope stuff and a lot of all this stuff, so I should come up with a second one, which is just random silly thoughts in my head at some point. But maybe no one wants to see that. Keep talking. All right, so we have some really good ones here, but we're up to the grade 8. We're up to the round of 8. We have 16 up here now.
The Elite 8.
The Elite 8. What did I say? The grade 8.
Grade 8.
We're up to the Elite 8 here. So should we get going? We're going to do
Get
these
going.
live.
Connor's going to read them. And
All
as
right.
they get...
So, all-time favorite Twitter accounts between USA Today and at NBC News. Who did people vote for?
NBC News wins 69 to 31.
I was a part of that. Stuff sometimes makes it. We should do this. At Twitter account. But now it looks like an ad. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All-time favorite at Twitter.
Well, not really, but I'm saying, just now you know it's Twitter. It stands out more when I see that sign.
Sure.
Al Roker, Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon's very funny. Roker's
Yes,
funny
he
too.
is very funny. Jimmy Fallon wins 72 to 28.
At Fallon, but Jimmy Fallon. That sets up Jimmy Fallon and NBC News. So you gonna put that out, Lance?
I am in the process. Jimmy
Jimmy Fallon, NBC News. Go to my Twitter account, vote. Knock it out. Then we have the New York Times versus at New York Times at Andy Cohen, who runs Bravo.
New York Times wins 71 to 29.
Wow, it wasn't even close. And
New York
that
Times does a good job on
on the Twitter account.
their Twitter.
So that's going to go up against the winner of, this is a good bracket, Seinfeld and Ellen DeGeneres.
Ellen wins.
Whoa!
68 to 32.
Wow. Guys, you're breaking my heart.
Okay, so
Actually, we're going to jump ahead to one thing that we still need to clear up, which is Julia Louis-Dreyfus and The Rock are currently tied.
Okay,
So we're
let's
going
go
to
ahead and
do their
that.
overtime section. I'm going to be posting that
Can
now.
you give me a proper spelling of Dreyfus?
Yeah, Julia Louis. I'm going to need that.
I think
Julia.
it just might be one S.
It just looks wrong.
There's like 15 letters in it, of course it looks wrong.
Yeah, it's just one S.
Nice. All of a sudden it's right. So we're
No,
gonna
but
stick-
it's not. No, it's not right. It's Lewis, not Louise.
Yeah, and
Julia Lewis. And that's a hyphenated Dreyfus.
It's that pronounced Lewis.
And her real name is Julia Scarlett Elizabeth Lewis Dreyfus.
Obviously. It's Kevin Mutombo, Dip Dap Rabba Dabba Dabba Dumbo. I used to be able to pronounce Kevin Mutombo, and every time I did highlights, I would use all 12 names in his name. Do you know that?
You did?
Yep. If you go back, I don't know, I wish they had it all and looked at some of my sportscasts. Siri, what is Dikembe Mutombo's full given name?
Checking on that. Here's what I found on the web for what is Dikembe Mutombo's full given name.
We have to get the Alexa in here.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That's
What is
what
on
we should-
Alexa?
That's
Amazon.
Amazon.
Oh, Amazon the Alexa? Not,
Yeah,
I thought it was an
I think that's
elliptical thing. Okay.
I think
Yeah.
that's what Steph's getting me for
Okay. Amazon Echo, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
They
they're
call her
cool.
Alexa.
Do you want to go to Colbert and Michael J. Fox?
Yes, I just don't know why I'm not hearing this. Okay, Colbert and Michael J. Fox.
And is The Rock all capitals? Or I'm going to go with.
No,
Okay. The Rock.
but I just type in capitals. I write in capitals. Go on.
Okay, so Michael J. Fox.
Michael J. Fox won?
Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, baby.
61 to 39.
Beauteous, Michael. Why doesn't
Well,
this-
watch out.
Don't worry about that. Nothing can fall. NBC
You don't give
News.
it enough credit. It's actually really good, Lance.
I give it a lot of credit. It's very durable. No, I meant like it can fall and it won't get affected.
I was just trying to find his name.
Thank you.
All right.
So Jimmy Fallon is actually in the lead
Over
of
NBC
NBC
News.
News 62 to 38.
Okay, but it's not done yet. What about Uber Facts versus at MLB?
We have MLB winning 60 to 40.
And then Mark Cuban versus Jimmy Kimmel for our last spot in the Elite Eight.
Jimmy Kimmel 77
Wow.
to 23.
Kimmel.
There goes Mark Cuban.
So now we are waiting for NBC News and Fallon to finish.
NBC News, and then I have to get the other ones that.
Yeah, I want to get Dikembe Mutombo's name. But I have to go all the way back. Let me ask it again. Siri, what is Dikembe Mutombo's full given name?
Okay, I found this on the web for what is Dikembe Mutombo's full given name.
Okay, here it is. Now I have to be like, Siri, where are my glasses? Dikembe Mutombo Mopalongo Mokamba Jean-Jacques Mutombo. That's what I used to say every time I did highlights when he was playing for the 76ers. I'd be like, Allen Iverson bringing the ball down court inside to Dikembe Mutombo Mopalongo Mokamba Jean-Jacques Mutombo and up and in for two. And I was like, that was it. Okay, I'm gonna go with Fallon winning, right, Lance?
It's not done yet. 1 second, then I'm in the middle of putting up the times.
Times.
The Times Ellen bracket. Yeah.
Pittsburgh doesn't have a basketball team.
They have the fish.
What's the fish?
The fish that saved Pittsburgh was a Dr. J movie about playing basketball in Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
We
they
don't
don't.
have that.
They already have.
Is it the Ellen DeGeneres account or at Ellen show?
At Allen.
At the Ellen show, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the Ellen show. Okay. For some reason, I put that one. Oh no, this always happens. Julia Louis-Dreyfus and The Rock are in a 50. They're 50-50. Right?
Don't make the same mistake you made yesterday. When you do it, change the name so they're not like, we can't let you put that same one up, so you have to change it a little.
Yeah, I started doing. I changed the overtime thing. I changed overtime to OT. So it doesn't
Gotcha.
look exactly the same.
Perfect.
Oh, okay, she's pulled into a lead.
If it's Michael J. Fox versus Julia Louis-Dreyfus, that's crazy. They're two of my favorite people. I'm very transparent when it comes to what I like. I love Seinfeld, I love Barry Manilow, I love Julia Dreyfus, I love Veep, I love Michael J. Fox.
Jimmy Fallon.
I love Cold Cereal. Jimmy Fallon won. Bye bye NBC News. Nice knowing you. I want Steph to come by and be on the show, but where would she sit?
We have a lot of chairs. You want when she's on the show with you, in terms of that you need to sit in
I
there?
probably wouldn't have this chair, right?
We would sit on.
Those chairs. All right, now we have the New York Times versus Ellen.
Alright, it's live.
Oh, it's live.
I need to get one more round up here. That's the bottom one. MLB against Jimmy Kimmel.
Yes. Oh, wait, Connor. Oh, this is, I put in the verses for this, right?
Yeah, that's the first. Wait, is this the first one that's split
I'm
up?
confused. No, this is the old one.
Yeah.
Right, this is the old one.
Yeah, what's the issue?
Well, whoever, so it's this versus this, and when it goes down here.
Oh yeah, I don't have the form.
Okay, I just want to make sure, because I didn't see the lines, I thought this is a new one, I'm like, it looks so
No,
much
this
like
is
the
the
old
old one. This is probably the worst one.
Yeah, it is. This one's pretty bad.
But they get better after this. And then when I start making new ones for tomorrow or whenever, they're gonna be
Perfect.
better. Well,
Or close to perfect.
yeah. So.
All right. What's finished? Anything done?
No, it still hasn't ended. The Julia Louis-Dreyfus actually
who's
just
winning?
finished 54 to 46.
Who?
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
She won?
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's going to be her versus
Michael J.
J.
Fox. Oh, love it. But I feel like if we put too many up on eBay, no one's gonna buy them. Do you feel that way?
No, I feel like it'll help us. We need to get like our shipping act in order, and like I'd rather there will be people buying them.
What?
People will buy them.
Okay, you made like 3 half points in that thought.
People, but there's a lot of thoughts going on in my head, and right now my main focus should be on making sure I don't spell Michael J. Fox's name wrong.
Okay. Let's see if Larry's going to tell us when the catch is coming in. Because as soon as the catch comes in, we're getting our guests back. No. Alright, cool. You follow a lot of people on Twitter. It's hard for me to fully appreciate it. But I tell you, Twitter didn't mean more to me than it did on election night, not election night, all those debate nights. I got such a kick out of whatever was trending. Let's see what's trending now. UFC Sacramento, Sprint says thanks. Black China. The Jets. Why are the Jets trending? Connor. Bryce
Must be.
Petty.
Good question.
Matt Moore. Vesey. Rejected Will and Grace episodes. Svengoolie, Emotional Christmas Songs, and Denver. And New York Jets versus Miami. Why is that trending?
It shouldn't be.
The Ellen Show beat the New York Times.
What?
The Ellen Show beat the New York Times.
Ah.
So that sets up a Final Four.
Fallon and Ellen. How about that? It sets up two champions, a championship round. Fallon versus Ellen. And I think it's going to be Kimmel versus Michael J. Fox. And then I think it's going to be Ellen versus Michael J. Fox. If Michael J. Fox won. Do you like my verses, or is it a little too big this time? Did I go a little too crazy?
Wow.
It's about what I expected.
I can go a little bit bigger here. Isn't it cold to sit in that stadium to go to a Steelers game?
Oh yeah.
Would you rather watch from your like apartment or your house where it's warm and there's
No.
food and there's the bathroom and when you're done you just shut the TV off as opposed to having to
Celebrate in the streets with all the fans.
oh. You know what? I'm old. I think that's the difference.
No, I mean
I have
it.
no interest. I
It's
feel like I'm cold, I can't feel my feet, I'm hungry, I want to get something to eat, I have to go to the
Yeah.
bathroom.
My mom brings like a bag of hand warmers and she's. But I mean it's fun. It's like it's cold and everyone's freezing.
And it's just you and your brother and your mom?
Two of my brothers. And my mom.
And your dad's like, no thank you.
Yeah. Well.
Your dad's like, thanks, but no thanks.
Yeah, and we only have 4 tickets. So.
Oh.
But
Virginia Tech football.
yeah, that's his thing. Virginia Tech football.
Vatek. I got in trouble once for saying Vatek on the air.
Yeah, I don't know if like it's grounds to get in trouble, but no one really says it.
Sportscasters do.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus is up 75 to
What?
25.
No!
And
Wow.
MLB is up against Jimmy Kimmel.
Wow, I was way off. People must really not like me. Can you read a comment or two?
I think it's mostly votes at this point. Do you want comments on here?
Yeah, if you're not posting.
Not a lot of comments. I love Jenna. Just wait, I have a 14-year-old son, done no words needed. I don't know what that comment was about. Go Lehigh. No, not a lot of comments, I think, because they recognize that I'm not reading.
All right, so we have Fallon versus Ellen. Oh yeah, we're
Fallon is up 57 to 43.
and Michael J. Fox versus Julia. How much time left?
That one has 1 minute left, and Julia Louis-Dreyfus is up 82 to 18.
Oh, crushed.
Harsh.
All right, can I call it for Julia?
Wouldn't call it. I don't. I'm like,
82 to 18. I think
I know, but it's just we.
I mean, we're talking. The only thing I've ever seen that crushing was when Details magazine lost.
It's down to 70-30 now. Oh no, 78-22. Yeah, it is picking up.
Crushed. Sorry, Michael, but I do love Julia Louis.
MLB beats Jimmy Kimmel.
Wow. Who knew? You guys did. How's Fallon and Ellen doing?
I'm gonna get there in a second.
Connor, what are you going to do tomorrow between 11 and 3? Aren't you just going to be missing us?
I will, but I'll be on the flight also. I think I'll land around noon.
And your brothers live in Pittsburgh?
No.
Everyone's flying in?
No, they're driving from Virginia.
Is that far?
It's like 6 hours.
Oh!
Yeah,
How far is it to drive from here?
about 6.
Oh, you're much better flying.
Yeah, it's like an hour flight.
They don't want to fly.
My mom No, she doesn't like flying. My brothers would fly, but she don't like to. And I think she's gonna bring her dogs up, so she's even more reason for him to drive.
You bringing your dogs to this game?
Not to the game, but to the, yeah.
And where are you staying?
Pretty close to the stadium. It's like right across the river, across the bridge from the stadium.
At a hotel?
Mm-hmm.
I stayed at a hotel right across the bridge when I covered the baseball All-Star game in Pittsburgh.
At the Renaissance Hotel?
Maybe.
It's like right on the corner. You cross the Roberto Clemente Bridge, and it's like the PNC Park's right there.
I don't know, but when you walk into the hotel, there's a steakhouse on the right.
It's official Julia Louise
That
Dreyfus.
sounds like it. I think.
Yeah.
71 to 29.
Wow.
Okay. They're asking what on earth is going on here.
I don't blame them.
John, what's the question? I have my head down doing these things. Schedule for next week. There is no show on Monday.
Correct.
Tuesday through Friday. Tomorrow we are doing a show, just Jenna and I, without Connor. Somehow we're going to try to manage.
Okay, so put it up. Julia Louise Dreyfus.
Julia Louise Dreyfus
versus
is up against MLB,
MLB.
and that is going live.
Fallon versus Ellen. That's got to be done.
It's not done, but it's kind of done.
I'm dying to know Ellen, right?
It's looking like Fallon.
I really
68 to 32 so
have
far.
no idea, do I? Don't know this audience.
Julia Louise Dreyfus is up ahead against MLB 75 to 25 so
You just
far.
put it up there 18 seconds ago.
So far.
4 people voted.
So somebody's asking what's going on here.
We're doing a show. We're going 4 hours here, 11 to 3 every day, the general show. But this is we do these brackets where instead of having arguments amongst ourselves as to the best Twitter account, the best movies,
This was
TV
all
shows,
born on Diner.
musicians, yeah, all of it. We just leave it up to you guys. We pick out 200. We throw them into brackets of 64. We throw an NCAA bracket up on my Twitter account, and we pair them. And you guys go ahead and vote.
They're asking who's on the Final Four.
Final four, you got
I
Jimmy
can't read.
Fallon, at Ellen DeGeneres, at MLB, and then Julia Louis Dreyfus. So Fallon versus Ellen, and Julia Louis Dreyfus versus MLB for your
Fallon has beat Ellen.
all-time favorite Twitter accounts brackets. Wow. Big win here for Fallon. So you have F-A-L-L-O. Jimmy Fallon versus the
Julia
winner.
Louise Dreyfus
Julia
is in the
Dreyfus,
60s.
MLB. I'm making the most of my handiwork. It's good handiwork.
Of your what?
My handwriting, handiwork as I call it. So that's what's happening. What time did you go to bed last night?
I went to bed late.
What's late?
Around 2,
What time did you wake up?
6.
Is that delicious? Is it a bagel? Do you like chocolate covered almonds? They're amazing. I have them in my bag. I went out yesterday to buy a few extra things for Stephanie, and I came home with a bag of chocolate covered almonds for myself, a scarf for myself, a long sleeve hand leaf for myself, and a gift for my friend Josh. Steph got screwed.
And the winner, come on.
Julia Louis Dreyfus, right?
Still, yeah, she's gonna win. It's not ended completely yet.
What was on the bagel?
Nova Scotia salmon and cream cheese.
Where do you get it? Here or down by?
There's a place on 72nd Street. I think it's 72nd Street Bagels.
And what?
Is it Columbus maybe? Or no, Broadway.
walk from there?
Broadway. No, well, I got off the subway and it's like right there.
And then you walk from 72nd Street to all the way here?
It's like a 8-minute walk.
Oh. Okay, Lance.
It's not ended yet.
I have to shut this down and come back. You're gonna miss us tomorrow, Connor.
I will. It's weird. Like when I was home for Thanksgiving watching the show, it's like,
When I was doing Homeland and I was watching the show, I was like, it's 11 o'clock.
yeah, I should.
Alright, I'm gonna go call it for Julia. What are you doing? What exactly are you doing right now?
I'm putting up the championship bracket, assuming that she wins.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing it with, I'm getting their handles and everything for the championship. So I'm just trying to get it all together.
Alright, so I'll just hold off until she does. This is the first day that I think time's actually moving a little slowly on the show.
Yesterday was really fast.
Yesterday was pretty fast.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard when I don't have when he's busy doing something else.
The posting, yeah, we have to get this part down.
I know, but that's why maybe someone else can do that, so you can talk to me. Or not is also an option.
It's hard to give the cameras. This is exactly why we're doing this. Was to figure this all out. We went with the long round.
I know it's tough for me.
Okay.
It's so tough for me when I don't have anyone to work with and
Right.
there's nothing else
So
to talk about.
let's hold off on the next one. We'll hold off on this. We'll do a different segment. We'll do a different.
We don't have to, but you could talk. But I just need you. I'd like you to talk to me a little bit.
Okay, but I also want to try to make sure I get them up and keep it
Right,
moving
so I
without
think the
spelling wrong. So
Okay.
let me just get the one. I'm just about to get it live. Do you want to see if they won? Do you have the winner?
Yeah.
So Julia, it's Julia.
It's gonna be. Yeah, she won.
Yeah.
63 to 37.
All right. Fallon versus Julia Louis-Dreyfus. And then it brings us to another fight.
Okay, just let's.
Yes, Connor?
I was just gonna say, like, do you think people are voting on which Twitter account they like best,
Or
which
who they like
person?
better?
Yeah, because I feel like, no one's like, well, Julia posts some pretty interesting stuff. But Jimmy Fallon's got a lot of great content as well. But I don't know.
No, they're doing some popularity contest.
Yeah, so.
We got it.
Like her last post.
What'd you say? Read me.
I guess actually, yeah, 5 days ago she posted.
5 days ago.
Okay. It's a post that says the main reason David Mandel was hired to keep Wiggy dry, and it's a picture of someone holding a piece of paper over her head in the rain, so her hair. doesn't
It's
get
live. It's 50-50.
That's pretty funny.
Sure.
Who do you think's gonna win this?
Fallon. Julia, Fallon.
All right, let's go down here. John, who do you think's gonna win?
Welcome back.
He's not in.
I know, it's a little.
Darren, who do you think's gonna win? Julia Louis-Dreyfus or Jimmy Fallon? Why do you do live when you don't answer questions? We do live because some of it, we do answer a lot of questions. We're at your question right now. We're answering your question. Why do you think we do live if we don't answer questions, Jenna?
We do answer questions. What's your question?
Her question is, why don't you answer questions?
I can't answer that because.
Darren thinks Fallon's gonna win.
I do think it's a little bit of a popularity contest. Sorry, we were just figuring that out. But Now we're good. We're back. Anything you want. The next question you ask, I will answer it. Whatever the question is. Anything.
She's such a freaky lady. Says I need help losing these pounds. They look amazing.
Thank you very much.
Sarah
Diet is
Sapolsky
the
says
key.
Fallon is going to win.
What's your question?
How are we going to lose weight? How do you? The news guy is back.
News Channel 34.
Lori thinks the Lions are going to lose, but she's hoping the Lions are going to win.
Lions are playing the Cowboys, yeah? Is that what she means?
Yeah. So this is hard.
Hard?
No, I'm just saying like it's hard for us to execute a long bracket.
It would be.
If we had more manpower.
Yeah.
Right. So if we
So
have.
so just know why it's hard. It's not hard because.
It's how much
5
manpower I
minutes.
have to throw at the situation here. It's
Right.
how many people we're going to have working on the show. But if we right now have 3 of us and tomorrow is just going to be 2 of us, we're definitely not doing brackets tomorrow.
Correct.
So I'm just trying to get so tomorrow we will have other programming. Tomorrow, it's actually, I think, supposed to be nice. Maybe we walk tomorrow, even though I know you're not.
Yeah, we'll see how I'm feeling.
See how you're feeling. We should get a monitor for Jenna to see comments. It's a good idea, actually, for us to sort of get monitors behind here as opposed to a TV. I don't know how we do this to sync up.
Doesn't matter. Just get a smart TV.
A smart TV can
Just right
sync
up
up
there.
Periscope to one. We can do the comments.
You
That's
can't do
actually-
all of them, but you could do Periscope.
We can do all of them if we do 5 small TVs.
But I can't. Can I see 5 small TVs?
I don't know. We'll do an eye test.
But can you do Periscope up on your computer?
We can do, it's actually a great idea for us to be thinking about having
Return.
for us to be stacking things up so that you could see the cameras somehow.
Yeah.
To see the comments, it's actually, we're onto something with that for you to be able to see that without me having to read it all the time.
Would be great. Did this
Yeah.
person give that question when they said, why do you not answer questions? I'm dying to answer that person's question on Instagram.
Yeah, actually, Darren's making a good point. So when I can't read you the comments and we're waiting, you look bored, and then they said they look bored. And
I know, that's why I keep saying to you, I'm like, what do you...
So that's why it's precisely why we're doing this, is so for us to have these conversations.
Great, so now we know, so that won't happen again. So
It will happen again, so we're gonna try to figure out how to do it. We're gonna try to figure out
we know how to do it.
This is the first time anybody has mentioned a monitor for you to have to read the comments. So that's the first, this issue today brought it out.
Yeah.
And so now we actually should be thinking about maybe even stacking computer monitors up to the feed here. There's just got to be an easy technological solution for us to be getting at. And
Okay. Are those computer monitors?
those are TVs, but those aren't smart TVs. But maybe I buy some small smart TVs, like a teleprompter kind of thing, and stack them up. We're onto something. I want to get it done. I don't know. I completely don't know the answer. I know that there is an answer. Any TV can be a computer monitor, Darren. Yes, but we just have to sort of stack it up, and then we're going to have to be thinking about the angle we're shooting at. We're going to have couches coming in. We're going to have all of these things, right? Like, what do they use at NBC? Do they have?
They put a monitor on a pole, like a tripod. And so it goes up and down, and so if someone's walking, they can walk right and hold it where the person is, or they can put it right on the tripod.
And you just have to have one. We're going to have at least 3 and maybe more.
No, I think what we do in the beginning is we figure out where we see
One.
the most
So we would just put a Periscope.
Periscope maybe, and if not, then the next day we try it up on Instagram and then on Facebook, and we see.
Okay, we'll figure it out. So we
But
got
we need one more tripod, and you need a monitor that goes in it, a bracket that'll hold a thin, and that's it. And then you can put it anywhere, wherever we are. You can always do that.
And the other thing is maybe we have Catherine do these things, we'll put them up, or have Connor be putting them up, and it takes maybe a little bit longer because he's doing 2 things, but then I get to stay here and monitor the cameras so that we keep
Whatever.
the show going. Okay.
Those are 2 options.
Yeah. I like the idea of you being able, in general, I like the idea of you being able to see the comments.
Yeah, but you acknowledge that I'm sort of left alone out here when You're
got
doing
it.
that and he's doing that, and I don't have any access to comments or anything.
I got it. Yeah, and that's why we're.
Okay, so I think at this point we should have a winner here.
Yeah,
We do?
Yes.
Jimmy Fallon, 74 to 26.
Really awesome if Fallon was watching.
Yeah, we're not going to get a sponsor of this on a quick thing. We're just going to turn around and do it ourselves.
Ma.
Somebody's saying here that we should have Samsung or LG or one of those places sponsor this particular thing.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe we should contact Microsoft. Like we had that really. We did the thing in their store. Maybe we have Microsoft computers for this or something. We'll figure it out.
We're much better at that.
Yeah, I'll reach out.
Fallon is the winner. Ding, 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 ding. Nicely done, Jimmy Fallon. And it's at Fallon, right? Or is it at Jimmy Fallon?
It is at Jimmy Fallon.
No, so I'll just leave Fallon.
John took a screenshot of you
Looking bored?
holding the bulletin board, and he put it up for auction at $1.
He did? Is that good?
Yeah, he's publicizing the show.
There you go. Beauteous. I love it. Get it out of my sight.
Have you looked at it a little bit?
What?
Can I get a picture with you?
Yeah,
Have you looked at it a little bit?
whenever you want.
Thanks.
Look
What?
how the verses keeps
Picture.
getting bigger.
You want to do it now?
Yeah, let's do the picture.
Yes, rip it off.
I'm gonna rip it off. I'm gonna do the stop broadcast.